Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dimma, Evelyn, your favorite YouTuber. So if you're coming across this channel for the first time, welcome, and do well to subscribe and like. And for my returning subscribers, I love you all. So today I want to talk about UK dependent visa application for spouse. I've talked about for children. When you come to dependent, your children and your spouse are term dependent. Not your brother, not your sister, not your mother, not your father, not your cousins. The only people term dependent are your children and your husband or wife. Okay? So if you want to know about children's visa application, do well to check my YouTube videos and you will see that I've done video on that. So today we want to talk about for spouse, whether your wife or your husband. We'll first of all list the requirements needed for this visa application. I mean the documents that you need to upload for this visa application, because this is the most important part. So first thing you need is international passport. Okay, you need an international passport. No one can apply for a visa without international passport. It's not even possible. So you need an international passport that is valid, not like it's valid for more than 6 months. Anything less than 6 months, you can't use it to apply for visa. Okay. Second one is marriage certificate. You have to show that you and this person that you're coming to meet or you're going with is married legally. Okay. I'm also going to do a video on how to bring your unmarried partner to UK. But for today, we are talking about married partners. So you have to upload your marriage certificate. And when I talk about marriage certificate, what I mean is your court registry certificate. It's not a church testimonial. No. It's not traditional marriage. I don't know. But what I mean is the court registry, like the certificate given in the court. That is what is acceptable. Some churches like Catholic, Anglicans, they make sure you have this court certificate before you even proceed with the marriage or with the wedding. Some Pentecostals also have it, but you need to make sure, check very well that you have this court certificate. Okay, the one that is acceptable. Apart from marriage certificate, you also need to upload what you call TB certificate. If you're coming to UK to stay for more than 6 months, you need to upload TB. You need to do TB test to show that you are free of TB, tuberculosis. So if you are coming to UK, you need to do TB test. I'm going to leave a link in the description box for you to where you can book your TB test. You can't just walk into any hospital and say you are doing TB. No, there are accepted standard facilities where you can do your TB test. So when you click on the link, IOM link in the comment and this description box, it's going to take you to their website where you can actually book for your TB. Okay, and the price is there. In Nigeria naira is about 57,800. So once you are 18 years and above, this is what you pay for TB. It's just taking your, doing chest X-ray, making sure you don't have tuberculosis. Apart from TB certificate, you need police report. That's what we call police clearance certificate, to show that you don't have any conviction, you're not convicted in any way. You have a clean record. In UK, they call it DBS, but in other African countries, it's called police report. You need to get it, and it shouldn't be more than 3 months. So the validity is 3 months. Also, validity for TB test is 6 months. So you shouldn't have an expired certificate to apply for visa. So make sure you apply, you did the test when you know you're ready to apply for visa. So you have to get a police report. And if you have traveled to another country where you have stayed for more than 6 months, you need police clearance certificate from that country as well. Let's just say you were in Nigeria, but you traveled to South Africa where you stayed for 2 years and above. Guys, you need to bring police clearance certificate from that country as well, to say that you were not convicted while you were there. Because during visa application, they will ask you, have you been to any other country apart from your country? That is it. And when you now say yes, that are going to check, but you didn't upload a certificate from there, so you need a police certificate from that country. Okay, if you have not, maybe you have left the country, you don't know how to go about it, go to the country's embassy in your country. They have a way of doing that. Okay, so apart from police reports, you also need your spouse COS. If it's your husband that's in the UK that you want to come and join, you need his COS. If it's your wife that is here, you are coming as a husband, you need her COS. We call it certificate of sponsorship. No matter how many years it was issued, whether it was issued last year, is still valid. It's to show that this person that you're coming to join have an employment. You know, they have people that brought them to UK, that she's working or he's working under some people and employers. So you need to upload your wife's or your husband's COS. You also need to upload your husband or your wife, the one that is in UK. You need to upload, or if you're coming together with your family, you need to upload all these things I'm talking about. Okay, but if the person is already in the UK and you're coming to join them, you need to upload a maintenance letter. Let her collect a maintenance letter from her employer stating that they are in full support of your family coming. Most time people don't use it and it works for them. Just for additional, to be cautious, you can add it. It doesn't cost anything to get a maintenance letter from your hospital, your employers. It doesn't cost anything. Another thing is that if you're coming to join someone in the UK, let the person give you her BRP to upload, to show that they have the right. The person you're coming to join have the right to work and live in the UK. Very, very important. Let them give you his or her biometric resident permit to upload. Apart from that, you also need I have said maintenance letter, statement of account. Now, coming to statement of account, if in the COS of your wife or your husband, the one that has the main job, the main applicant, all this revolve around the main applicant. Okay, so if the main applicant COS, certificate of sponsorship, does not have maintenance tick yes, you need to upload statement of account. But if the employer ticked yes for maintenance for applicants and dependents, then you don't need to upload proof of account. All you need to upload is just the COS. But if it's ticked no, okay, then you need to upload proof of account. And you need to have at least I think what you need to have account, you need to have at least £285 for at least 28 days. So you as husband should have £285 for what? For 28 days before you now applied. All these things are on government website, UK government websites. It's clear there. Everything is there. Okay. So, but if they tick yes for maintenance, then you don't need to upload this. Another thing that you need to upload is family picture showing that this person, got married to you. Maybe you can upload wedding, picture, or your family group picture, or any picture that to say that this person, you people had something together. Apart from marriage certificates, you can upload a family picture. Okay, these are the things you need. Your husband doesn't need to write any exam. I have seen people asking, does my husband need to write IELTS exam to come to UK? No, you don't need that. What are you writing it for? Are you the one coming to work? No, you're coming to join your wife or your husband. You don't need to write any exam to come to UK. All these requirements, just all these documents are listed are the things you need. Let me just refresh on the documents. First one is international passport. Second one is your TB certificate. Third one is marriage certificate. Fourth one is police report. Fifth one is maintenance letter if provided. Another one is statement of account if maintenance is ticked no. Then family pictures. Remember, you don't need to pay immigration surcharge, health surcharge if you're coming to UK as a skilled worker, because this health and care visa is on shortage occupation list, and immigration health surcharge has been scraped off from visa application, so you don't need to pay it. It's about £417 per child, per person, per year. So if you're coming to stay for 3 years, imagine, calculate it and know how much. So, but you don't need to pay for it because it has been scraped. Yeah. So all you need to do is just pay. List all this thing I listed, all you need to do is apply for visa, then upload it. When it's time to upload your documents, make sure you upload all these documents. Another thing you also need to upload is proof of accommodation. The person needs to state, give you proof of accommodation, because you're coming to UK, you're coming to join someone. Okay, you need to show that the person needs to show that she has enough space for you guys to join her or him. So you should upload your husband in the UK, the proof of accommodation, because you can't be coming to join someone that is in shared apartment. Maybe you have 2 kids or one, and you're coming to join someone in shared apartment. No, it's not allowed. At least you should have 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom apartment. So you should also upload proof of accommodation, like tenancy agreement is okay. All right, so that is it. So guys, I think so I'm going to take you through the application process, visa application process to the end. And when you come to the end, all you need to do is pay, and when you pay, you'll be taken to another website where you choose your biometric date, your capturing date, and also upload your documents. Remember, you can upload this document yourself. All you need to do is convert all the documents to PDF format, both the pictures, everything, convert them to PDF format so that you can upload them. Other formats are not accepted. You need to upload them in a PDF format. Either you upload yourself or you pay for assisted service. When you pay for assisted service, on the day of the biometric, you have to go there with all the original documents you have to upload. They will help you upload it before you're capturing. You understand? So if you're not confident enough to upload it yourself, carry it and go, and they will upload it for you on that day. Make sure that you go on time, not time wasting. Take into consideration that there might be traffic on the road. So if you have an appointment, go on time. Don't be late. If you are late and miss your appointment, you have to pay again to the book, and nobody wants to go through that. Okay, so on the day of appointment, all you need to go with if you uploaded yourself at home, all you need to go with on the day of appointment is your international passport, then your TLS confirmation letter. When you book appointments on TLS office for biometric, they're going to send you a mail confirming your appointment. Print out that mail. You need it. Another thing you need is your visa checklist. Print it out. You need it. So these 3 things: international passport, visa checklist, and your TLS confirmation letter. Go with it on that day. You can also choose whether you want on the website. You can choose whether you want them to deliver your passport after your approval of visa, or whether you want to pick it up yourself. It's up to you. So all these things are on the website, guys. So I'm going to take you through on this application and what to do. Okay, so if you have not subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. You need to subscribe. If you have watched to this extent and you have not subscribed, guys, you're wrong. So subscribe to the channel, like, share with people that might be interested. I've been getting a lot of questions regarding this this visa application for spouse, for children, and I decided to do this. So guys, you need to watch this so that you don't make mistake. No one wants their visa to be denied. Okay, just do the right thing. Know what to do. Know the right thing to do. So watch and see how I applied. You can apply for this visa. I think I just mentioned everything that you need to know. That is all for now. Okay, so let me take you through the application process now. Remember, if you're going for TB test and you are pregnant, you don't need to worry. Okay, because 2nd to 3rd trimester, they'll give you a shield to protect you from the infrared of the X-ray. So you don't need to be afraid. They all know this. They will protect you if you're pregnant. I think for 1st trimester, you don't need to do the X-ray. I think they will give you, you have to do sputum test, which takes about 8 weeks to come out. But TB test, normal TB test, X-ray TB test, it comes out the same day. You have to wait for the result. So if you're pregnant, you can go. They have a way of doing it. Yeah, so don't be afraid that you are pregnant, you can't do your TB test. No, you can do that. There are different options. Only that it might waste time, but you have to do it. Okay? So guys, let's see the application form and how to fill the application, visa application. Very, very important. Subscribe and stay tuned. Okay? First, when you click on the link in the description box, it will bring you to this place. I don't want you to start afresh to start clicking for link. Just click the one I will drop in the description box. Then it will bring you to here. Then they'll ask you, where are you planning to live? You click England, okay? Because if you're coming to United Kingdom, either you're coming to England, Scotland, Wales, or Northern Ireland. All of these 4 countries are inside United Kingdom. So you have to choose England, okay? You have to choose the first one, okay? Then continue. You have a current EU passport, if you have, you can say yes. That means the person that is bringing the wife or husband should have any of this. If you don't have, you say no. If you have, you say yes. Okay. In this case, I'm doing it as if the person doesn't have. Okay. Then accept cookies. Come down. Then confirm which visa are you applying for. I've done for child dependent visa. So the one I'm doing now is partner dependent visa. Okay. Click on the first one. Next. When you come down, they're going to ask you, select the country where you're going to for your biometrics. So where do you want to go for your biometric and your submission of documents? You have to choose. So let me say Nigeria, because I'm from Nigeria, okay? When you come down, they want to confirm if you are truly going to Nigeria. If you don't want Nigeria, you want to change another country, you can say, I want to choose a different location. But if you are you said that if you said that this is where you want to go, then click on the first one and next. Then coming down, they want to know the kind of visa. Just look at this. You know that you are going for skilled worker, health and care. But when you come down here, just to make sure that you read all this, make sure you read all this, what you are meant to do, you are meant to complete, just how to apply, basically how to apply. Here, you don't pay for health subcharge, okay? For skilled worker visa, you don't pay for health subcharge. You just pay for your visa fee and go for a biometric, okay? You don't pay for health subcharge, okay? So when you come down, you start your application. So they said that they're updating their website. Oh, you can actually fill your application, but you cannot submit it. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill our application. They're doing maintenance on the site between 3 and 5 on Wednesday, 5th October. It has passed now. So coming down, which mail do you want to use? Okay, you have to put an email that you want to use. Okay, and also create a password. And save. When you click on save, it will say continue. So here they're asking, what is the name of the person you'll be traveling with or you are joining? This will be used to link your application with theirs. So, when you are coming as a spouse, that means someone is actually bringing you. The main applicant is bringing you. So they're asking about who is the main applicant here. Do you understand? So who is the main applicant? Let me say I'm the main applicant, okay? So giving names should be the way that is, the way it's written in the international passport of the person. If you're not sure, you confirm from the person before filling this, okay? Family name should be just family name the way it is in the passport as well. Family name is your surname, and some people also use it, say last name. Can be surname, last name, family name, anyone. What is the nationality of this person that is bringing you? If it's Nigeria, if it's UK, you write anywhere, Ghana, Then, what is the person's date of birth? The way it is in the passport of the person, that is the way you should write it here. Okay? Save and continue. Do you know this person's travel document number? Of course, whenever you are filling it, you should have the person's document, okay? And make sure you fill it accurately. Accurate. Let it be accurate, no mistakes. When are you and the person plan to travel? If the person is traveling before, are you traveling before the person? Or are you traveling together? Are you traveling after the person? It's all the same. So whichever way that applies to you, you free. Let me just say you are traveling with the person, okay? Save and continue. Comment down what visa the person is traveling with. Like the person that you're going with, which visa is she on? So here, if it's a student, you click on student visa. If it's a skilled worker, like nurse, you click on skilled worker visa. So we have to look at all these options and know which one that applies to you. When you click here, you see which one applies to you. So let's say skilled worker. Then do you have one of these reference numbers? So if you're applying with the person, remember when you're applying for visa, the main applicant has to apply first, but they don't need to go to biometric before you. Then the main applicant apply. When she finish applying, you now apply using her GWF number. GWF number. But if you are coming after, let's say the main applicant has gone and you want to come after her, what you're going to use is now VAV number. VAV number is found on the passport and stamp page, okay, where they stamp visa for the person. That's where you find the VAV number. But if you're going with the person, what you're going to use is GWF number from the person's application, So let's say you're traveling with the person. So click on, yes, I have the GWF number. What is the number? Okay, you now type in the number here. Save and continue. Then comment down. Does this person already have their skilled worker visa permission? So if you are applying with this person together, that means they don't have the skilled worker visa yet. But if the person has traveled and you want to join the person, that means they have it. Do you understand? So let's say you're traveling with the person doesn't have it yet. They're still applying the way you're applying. Okay? Well, they're eligible to apply. So what is the person's license number? Remember, if you're a student, you'll be given CAS. If you're a worker, skilled worker visa, if you're coming for work visa or through work visa, you'll be given COS. So when you go to that COS or CAS, you will see a sponsor license number. Make sure you type the correct one, okay? Just type in the sponsor reference number. Save and continue. Oh, we got this wrong. Let's go back again. This is not it. I don't want to type the real one. Let's see whether this one will work. Good. So type it the way it is on the CAS or COS. Then they also ask, what is the person code? The job code. So when you go to, if you don't know the person's job code, click on this place. They say check shortage occupational list table. I'll leave the link for you guys. So I'll leave the link. I've seen it now. So they have different ones for different professions. So let's say the person is a doctor, or let's use a nurse, okay? Is 2231. So type 2231. I'm going to leave link to this different code, in the description box so that you can check which one that applies to you, okay? So I'm going to leave the link. So check before you start the application, very important. So save and continue. Then they ask, has this person been informed that they're eligible for health and care visa? Yes, they're eligible because they met the rule, they met the criteria, okay? Yes, they're eligible. So you now tick, I confirmed, I have checked, and are eligible for this visa. Okay, save and continue. Is this work in shortage occupation? You check whether there are shortage occupation. If there are, of course there are. Okay, because that link I sent to you, you're going to use it to check as well. Yes, they are. Come down, save and continue. Then certificates of sponsorship, do they have it? So when you go to certificate of sponsorship, you see a reference number there. There is difference between license number and reference number. Check and confirm. So they're asking about reference reference number here. So we are going to type in the reference number. It starts with CC. Okay, type in, save and continue. Then length of sponsorship. Then here they're asking how many years is this person giving sponsorship. Some people give 2 years, some hospital give 3 years, some 5 years. So whichever one that applies to you, you click. So if they give you 3 years, know that you are clicking 3 or less. If they give you more than 3 years, then you click here. So let's say they give you 3 years or 2 years, click the first one. So whichever one they give the main applicant, that is one you are going to follow. So another question, has the sponsor agreed to certify your maintenance on this sponsorship? So when you go to your COS, you're going to see a place where they say tick maintenance for applicant and dependents. So if they tick yes, you're going to tick yes here. But if they tick no, you're going to tick no here. So let's say they tick yes, let's tick yes and continue. So here, check your information to make sure that it's true. Okay, it's true. It's true and correct. If you want to change anything, click on change and change anything. Let's continue. It's going out to your own. So how can they contact you now? Can they contact you by mail? Yes, they can contact you by mail. Say, does this mail belong to you? Yes, it belongs to you. Save and continue. Then, do you have another mail? I don't want to use 2 emails. So I don't have another mail. No, don't have another mail. Continue. Then coming down, they say, provide a phone number. So when you click here, you type in phone number, your phone number. Let it be accessible. Don't just type anything there. Correct phone number. For use why out of UK, because they're applying outside UK, from outside UK, okay? And also, is it mobile? Is it phone, home number, or business? I said mobile. Continue. Do you have any other phone number? If you have, you say yes and put. If you don't have, you move on with no. Save and continue. Then they ask, can they contact you by phone? Yes, because it's good to say it, because if they need anything, they will contact you. Say, yes, you can contact me by phone. Save and continue. Then enter your name the way it is in the passport, okay? So let's start with giving names. That is, giving names is first and middle name, the way it is in the passport. If it's only one name you have there, put it that way here. So let's say your giving name is J. Kili. Yeah, that is your first name and your middle name. Then your family name. You say your family name is. Let me use my name again. Okay. Then coming down, family name is your surname. Save and continue. Just the way it is on the passport. If you have Mr. before it, you still put Mr. Just the way it is on the passport. Then they ask, in addition to these names, have you ever been another name? Let's say you change your name before, okay? You married and not change your name, you can say yes, and they'll not tell you to put it, okay? Okay? But if you don't have any change of name yet, okay? You said no. So continue. Then, are you female or male? Just the way it is on the international passport. Let's say it's a man that is coming, okay? Your relationship status, are you single, married? So I will also do for unmarried. partner. Okay, we have a married partner, we have divorced, separated, widowed, single. So let's say married. Save and continue. Then coming down, you write the address where you are. Okay, let's say you are in Oka. Okay, Oka. Mm, province is Anambra. State is your state. Postal code is not always, compulsory. Then your country. Then is this your correspondence address? Can they contact you in this address? Okay, say yes. Let's go on. Save and continue. How long have you lived in this address? If you have lived more than 5 years, you say, because, okay, so let's see. Years, if it's months, you say months and then write the number here. So I will say 6 years. Do you own it or rent it? You can say rent, you can say own. So it depends on what is applicable, to you. I don't know. Okay. Passport, travel document. Okay. Your passport number, where it was issued, and also when it was issued. Let's say it was issued, okay, 2019. When will it expire? Let's say it will expire 2020, 2024. Click and continue. Then your identity card. You have an ID card. Of course, before you can have international passport, you should have ID card. Then they will ask you to put your ID card number, where it was issued, okay? And when it was issued. When was the ID card issued? Then the expiring date. My ID card doesn't have expiring date, so I don't know about this expiring date. I leave it open. Okay. So they ask again your country. That is, where are you originally from? Nigeria. Let's say Nigeria. Okay. Then your country of birth. Some people can be from a particular country, but they were giving birth in another place. So country and country of birth is not the same. So then your place of birth, okay? Then your date of birth. Save and continue. Then do you have any other nationality or citizenship, of any other country? If yes, you say yes. If you know, say no. Continue. What is your relationship to this person that you are coming with, that is bringing you? Is it unmarried? Is it civil partnership? Is it married? You click the one that applies to which is married. Then coming down, have you provided have you previously provided evidence of your marriage to Chidema in a successful application as a dependent? No, this is first time you are using it. So click and continue. Say no and continue. So are you still in a relationship with her? Yes. So when do you plan to arrive UK? Let's say you're coming in 12 2022. Save and continue. So which language do you prefer? English. Then your partner's, your husband or your wife's, passport name and passport number. So I will use this name. Family name. Then their date of birth. Okay. Then where are they from? Is it Nigeria? Okay. Do they currently live with you? Yes or no? Yes. Will they be traveling with you? If they're traveling with you, yeah, of course they will traveling with you. Their passport number, put their passport number, they will travel with you. Yeah. So save and continue. So do you have anyone that rely on you for financial? Include both those traveling with you and those who are not. So if you have children, you say yes. If you don't have, you say no. Let's say you have, you say no. Save and continue. So you should use your dependent passport if you have one to complete this session. So what is this person relationship to you? So let's say daughter, your daughter, their name. Oh, sorry. Family name. That is, they're asking about the dependent that you say you have. The date of birth, so that it will be easy when they will be coming. Okay. Do they live with you? Yes. Would they, is this person traveling with you to UK? Yes. Country of nationality, where is the person from? Nigeria. Then passport number. Save and continue. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake in date of birth. I say 1006. Save and continue. Sorry. Do you have any other people who rely on you? Any other dependents? No. Let's say you have a child. Because if you have more, you can also click on yes and continue. If you don't have more, click no and continue. Then two of your parents now, you have to write the name of your mother and your father in your application. So first one, let's start with mother. Name of your mother, okay? Then date of birth of your mother, country of your mother. Do they always have the same nationality? Yes, continue. That is, are they from the same, do they have any other citizen? If yes, you can say they don't have the same nationality. The second one is father, your father's name, family name, Your father's date of birth. Where is your father from? Nigeria? Does your father have the same nationality? Yes. Save and continue. Do you have any family in the UK? Apart from this children, if you have any other family, you can say yes. If you don't have, you say no. And click and continue. We'll be traveling to the UK as part of an organized group. Like organized group are sort of work people, religious group, sports group. Say no. Save and continue. We'll be traveling with someone who is not your partner, spouse, or dependent. No. Save and continue. That is if you are traveling with your mother. Like some people will say, I want my mother to come along with me to UK. You can say yes and say my mother. But if you are not traveling with your mother, you can say no. Do you know where you'll be staying in the UK? Yes. Of course, you should make accommodation plans where you'll be staying in the UK before even starting. So let's look for where you'll be staying. So then you now find put the postcode, they will bring the address for you. You now find the address, put the address and go. I'm just making this up. So save and continue. Just put the coastal. If it's a hotel that you find, put the postcode of the hotel and also the name of the hotel that you want to stay while you now sort your accommodation. Then if it's hospital that gave you accommodation, put the postcode of the hospital and also continue. Any other place you will stay in the UK, do you have? If you have, you say yes. If you don't have, you say no. Click and continue. Have you been in the UK in the past 10 years? No or yes, it depends on you. Then, have you been with UK visa? Have you been issued with UK visa in the past 10 years? If you have, yes. If you don't have, no. And continue. Have you visited the following places? Let's see. All these places, have you visited any of them in the past 10 years? If you have not, you click on 0. Save and continue. Choose the one that applies to you. Don't lie, okay? Don't lie on your application. Then they say, have you been to any other countries? Even if it's Ghana, even if it's just outside your country, as far as it's any other country apart from your country. If you have, say yes and write the country. If you have not, no, continue. Have you been refused visa, denied, or have you been done any of these things before? No. Save and continue. Have you breached any of the UK law? Okay. No. Save and continue. Have you reviewed the guidance or profession that requires an overseas criminal check? If you are an adult, so far you're an adult, you need police reports. Okay. You understand? So have you reviewed the guidance on profession that require overseas criminal check? Yes. You need police clearance. Okay. Continue. Is your employment in professional that requires overseas criminal check? Yes. So far you're over 18 years, you need it. Country you have been in for 12 months and above. Where have you, if you have traveled to any country and stayed there for 1 year and above, you need police clearance from that country and also from your own country. So country you have been to in 12 months, have you been to any country? Okay. If you have not, you don't pick anything and say, so can provide details of additional country in past tense. Just say Nigeria, where you were born now. Just say Nigeria. But if you have been in any other country, you're right. If you have not, just say Nigeria and click that you can provide the criminal record for the country. Save and continue. Have you been in any other country? Have you been in any other country for the past 12 months? Say no. It depends on you. Don't lie. And then next time you have the following in the UK or another country, have you have the following in the UK? Have you been criminally convicted, penalty for driving, arrest, warning, civil court, I guess, so many things. I've not had any of this, okay? Then you must read all the following before answering. Read all this. Read war crimes, no. So have you been suspected of being against humanity or genocide? No. I've read this and understood. Continue. You must read about terrorism. Have you been supporting terrorism? No. Have you been a member of terrorism? No. Have you by any means expressed view that justify terrorism? No. No. Click here. Continue. You must read all this. Have you been extremism? No. Have you by any means expressed an extremist view? No. Click on the box. Continue. Have you, as part of your employment, otherwise undertaking paid or unpaid activity, that is dangerous to the interests of the public? No? Have you ever engaged in any activity that might indicate that you may be considered a bad person? No? Is there any other information about your character that you might want us to be aware of? No? It depends on you. He can answer yes. So let's continue. Were you related to the person you are coming with before you got married? Were you related to them? No? If you married your cousin, you can say yes. If you marry your sister, you can say yes. Have you ever worked for any of the following organization? Armed Forces, Army Security Organization? I've not worked for any. If you have, you can say yes. If you need to add more information about your application, you can write it here. If you don't need, continue. Read everything that you filled in here. Read all of them. Read, check all of them. If you think you need to change anything, click on change under each one and change and save before you now say continue. So evidence on, then confirm if you're relying on evidence or fund available for maintenance accommodation provided by Chidema. Yes, Chidema has been supplied evidence of fund for maintenance, yes. But if they tick no on your maintenance, you say no, I need to supply additional evidence. So do you understand? But if they tick yes on your COS, first one. If they tick no on your COS, second one. Then they said these are the mandatory documents that you must upload. Tick all of them. You need to upload your passport, then proof of marriage to this person, and also criminal record, police certificate, and even TB results because you are staying more than 6 months there. So when you check all this, if it's okay, you click on continue. Read about what the do's and don'ts of staying in the UK. Okay? Read about them. You understand them, click continue, save and continue. Are you the one applying for this or someone is applying for you? I am the applicant and I'm over 18 years. Okay? Click the first one. Accept. I accept above. So when you are done, check your answers. Check your answers. Check your answers. If it's good, click on continue. And when you come down, read about this. Then you need to put where you need to collect your BRP because when you come into UK, you need to collect your BRP. Okay, evidence of right to live and work in the UK. Click collect from post office. When you say collect from post office, you need to put a postcode. Do you understand? When you put your house postcode, they will now locate post office close to you. That is where you are going to collect. Okay? They will now say find post office close to you. Above the bar, post office is close to you. Okay? You will say yes, I want to collect from above the bar. Save and continue. Okay. When you put your postcode, it just tell you. So they said I'm going to pay 288 US dollars for this visa. Can you see it? The standard visa. Save and continue. So this is the place where I need to make payment, and this is where my job finished. I can't continue. Once I click here, they'll take you to my bank account and take 288 pounds. What I don't know. Guys, so this is where it ends for me. So once you come here, you click on what? Click and continue with the word pay, and you have to pay. I can no longer continue. So guys, this is just a simple one of how to apply for dependent visa for spouse, okay, either for your wife or your husband. It's very simple and straight to the point. Just make sure that everything you're writing there is correct, so that you don't have any problem to go and upload additional information or whatever. Okay, so this is it, guys. I wish you all the best. I'm going to do for unmarried partner. You can actually bring your spouse to UK even without being married officially. I'm going to do that. So guys, once you finish paying for your visa, okay, it will now take you to another website where you have to upload your document, choose biometric date, and go for biometric. I think I've explained this very well before this video. So guys, make sure you choose a date. If you're traveling with your partner, make sure you choose the same day so that your passport will come out the same day. Okay, go for biometric the same day and the same time so that you can submit your passport together and it come back together. If you're coming with your children, the same thing. Choose particular date for all your biometric and go for it. Make sure you have all your documents. Don't go there and waste your time so that once you waste your time and come back, you're going to pay for additional fee for you to go back again. So make sure you go back with everything that you need to go with. Listen to this video and have listed the requirements you need in the beginning of this video. Very, very important. I wish you all the best, guys. See you in my next video. Watch out for my next video. Bye.